Safety first. Okay. Thank God for backup cameras, or I would hit everything. Reserves. Get a lot of individuals asking me, should I join the reserve? Should I join active duty? And I'm going to delve into that with quite a few videos. I'll do a general overview, but then I'm also going to do individual videos to break it down. So if you're like a doctor or a school teacher and you really want to be a school teacher, you know, you don't want to go active duty, then the reserves is perfect for you because it's part-time. You'll do your 2 days a month. That's the requirement. You can do more with certain, depends on the unit and situations, but 2 days a month, 2 weeks a year. So that is all you have to do to get a retirement. I can tell you, if you do the minimal, bare minimal, you will get a crappy retirement. And I'll break that all down in another video. I'm actually going to make it to where explaining it bit by bit of this is what you get for the drill, this is what you get for a drill week, and this is what you get for your AT, this is what you get for the year, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to do all that. But, you know, the reserves is great for some people. But unfortunately, I see too many individuals come into the Navy right out of boot camp, right out of A school, and they were sold on the reserve side, and maybe they really didn't understand that they were going on the reserve side, and they get to the reserve unit, and I heard this so often: Chief, I want to go active duty. So, you know, I'm hoping to help a lot of individuals so they don't get into that situation. Break it down so you know exactly what you're going to be doing, both active and reserve. So reserves, first off, you know, a lot of that's going to depend on your age. It's going to depend on if you already have a career, what your final goal is. So all of that there is going to play a major factor. Got to get some gas for the car. Car's hungry. So you're really going to want to look at, you know, also family. Maybe you're in school. A lot of people join the reserves for educational benefits, but what they don't understand is in order to get the full benefit, you have to do 3 years active duty, 36 months. So, you know, I'm going to break all that down in future videos. You know, so let me know in the comments down below what questions you have if you are trying to decide between active duty or reserves, because they are similar, but they are night and day. So, yeah, let me go get some food for the vehicle, and then I'll be right back. I'm back. Now, a lot of reservists, they'll talk about how boring it is because you just sit in a classroom all day. I see that at many NOST, many commands, but that's also because of the leadership. Last unit, when I was at NOST Miami, I was with Operational Support Unit, the OSU there, and when I originally took over OSU, I was the SEL, Senior Enlisted Leader, and I had 212 sailors. But I empowered my sailors to feel productive, be productive, and, you know, work on evaluations, training. I provided a lot of training, much like I'm going to be doing here with the videos, to help them with their career, teach them how to make more than the minimal points. So more points in the reserves equals more money. So do you want to retire with a $200 a month paycheck? Because I've seen a lot of reservists do that after 20 years. Or do you want a $1,500 plus paycheck per month? So it's like anything in life. What you put in is what you get out. So as far as, you know, the sailors sitting around on their phone watching YouTube, It happens. It happens a lot. But once again, it's the leadership. You know, if you're not empowering your people to do something, if you're not teaching them about their rate, because, you know, yes, a lot of reserve centers, which are the NOSC, a lot of units sit twiddling their thumbs. You know, but there are creative ways to help sailors, especially sailors that are non-prior, that were not active duty, that went straight in, regardless of the age. They go straight into the reserves. They stand out, I always said, like a night and day, like a sore thumb, because they do not have, even though they go to boot camp now, they do not have that discipline, that military bearing as a sailor that served a full contract, 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, whatever it is, on active duty. So giving them wisdom, drilling with them as far as terms, because also active duty and reserves, there are different terms for certain things. They mean the same thing, but for whatever reason the reserve side has different acronyms. But just being able to kind of bridge that gap so they're more knowledgeable for when they do go to active duty. Some ATs, you're with the active duty, especially recently I've seen a lot, they're going to ships. But even mobilizations, which you really don't call it deployments on the reserve side, it's called a mobilization. You're mobilized to go to Afghanistan, to Djibouti, to whatever location. So you can interact and not stand out like that reservist. Because I know when I was on active duty, you know, I was one of those active duty people that busted the reservist chops, but a lot of the reservists came in, they did sweepers in the morning, you know, took the trash out, and they were like, see ya, I'm gone. You know, basically this 2 weeks is my vacay time. Okay, but after 9/11, the reserves completely changed. They've totally transformed, and you can really get a lot of reserve points. So, you know, there's a lot of great ways to make points, and I'll cover that in another video. But, you know, it's like anything in life. It's what you make of it. So, you know, first thing you gotta decide is, you know, what is your ultimate goal? Do I have that career at home, that family life, you know, maybe attending grad school or something, to where reserves is what works for me now? And that's fine. You can do the reserves, because, you know, there are opportunities to go active duty later. You know, it's not a guarantee, but you can. So where are you right now in your life? Whatever the age is. You know, what are your goals? Personally, I tell people I would recommend active duty. But once again, you know, if you already have that foundation of the family life and your career, you know, maybe you're a business owner. Look at it, you know, you got to look at everything. So what do you want to do? Active duty or reserves? You know, are you happy with the reserves? Are you possibly looking to go active duty? You know, if you're active duty, are you thinking of getting out and going to the reserves? You know, let me know in the comments down below, so I know how to tailor some of my other videos. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm just starting out my channel, doing what I can to build it. I really want to answer whatever questions you guys have, so let me know in the comments down below and I'll make a video about it. So until the next video, I hope you guys take care, be safe, and have a great day.